Hello, everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw Lady Liberty from Jupiter's Legacy. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Ooh, this is difficult. My hands are sweaty and I'm sweaty. Yeah, so I make jokes about being in Texas and the Texas heat trying to kill me and all that stuff. It's happening. It's here. Texas here. Texas here. You hear how elegant I am? Texas here. The Texas heat is here, and nothing I can do about it. We're just gonna have to work our way through. So no big deal. It's just my hands get a little sweaty, so that's why I keep this so I don't sweat all over the paper. Jupiter's Legacy. So it's a little, it might not be for everybody, only because, you know, it's a little violent, but also it might be a little boring for people. Like it does have to deal with family and relationships, and it's kind of like a soap opera with superheroes. And I'm not talking like what was that one that one I did not like, True Blood. Oh my gosh, I did not like True Blood. That was too much of a soap opera. But this is like dealing with relationships and stuff like that, and that might be a little boring to some people. So that's what I'm saying. I get it. It might not be for everybody. But there is a lot of violence and I think smoking and drinking and stuff like that. So, you know, maybe not everybody will get into it. But I'm giving it a shot. I'm trying. But I like the characters. And you know me, I love to draw characters. So that's what we're here doing. But that's pretty much it. There's not much else to really talk about. I mean, we're basically drawing human anatomy because her suit is very, very form-fitting to, you know, the human anatomy, and so basically that's all we got to do. That's all we got to worry about is just try to get proportions for a person, a female standing there, and that's it. Yeah, I don't know what else to add. Sorry. But I thought about, you know, I'm just gonna have her standing there. I think she's more powerful as the matriarch of the family, you know, the one who holds it together, because, well, I won't ruin it for you if you're watching the show, but she seems like a very strong motherly figure, and that's a powerful not position, but a powerful, what's the word I'm looking for? Strength, a powerful strength to have. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. And I think that's pretty amazing. You know, that as strong as the Utopian is, that again, she's a strong mother figure, and she holds sway quite a bit with the family, right? Again, because she's a very, very strong mother figure. And, you know, she loves her children, obviously, and that's why. But it's kind of refreshing to see a different change of pace rather than, you know, Superman who's in charge and he leads the family kind of thing, you know? I mean, in so many words, that's what he is. He's Superman. So, like I said, it's cool to see. And here, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I can't draw likenesses, so this is not going to look anything like her. If nothing else, it's going to be a person in cosplay that dresses like, I forgot her name. I mean, not Lady Liberty, I know her name. The actress. The trick is, how do I make her look old? Like, she's supposed to be older, and they've aged her in the show, right? How do I do that? How do I do that with Sharpie? I almost can't, you know? It's almost like I need to do it with color. I mean, that's kind of what I did with Utopian. Is I left him pretty blank, and aged him with the colors. But I think that's good. Let's see, what else am I missing? And a little insignia on her belt, where a belt's supposed to be, but they didn't put one. Oh, you know what? She's got a whole eagle right here. All right, I think that's good. I'm happy with this. I'm happy where it's going. So let's go ahead and erase some of this and get going. So what I like to do is first I just sketch, and then those are placement lines. I do the 3 P's: positioning, proportion, and placement. I mean, no, wait, that's the same thing. Positioning and placement's the same thing. I forgot what it was already. Anyway, I just sketch until I'm comfortable with where I'm putting all the lines, and then I start pressing harder because I'm more confident. So when I lightly erase like this, I'm erasing the sketchiness, but I'm not pushing hard enough to erase the confidence. So we're getting rid of the sketchiness, we're keeping the confidence. And that's how you live your life. You do that, you're going to go far, you're going to be awesome. I'm going to be right there cheering you on. Because you are fantastic. Okay, I am ready to go. I think I can see enough that I want to get going, and it's not going to stand out over the Sharpie. So I say we welcome everybody that skipped to the Sharpie portion and get going. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen, mostly the fine point, but a pen's a little finer than the fine point. You can find things that the fine point can't quite find. Sketch the entire thing out. I've erased the majority of the sketch lines, but left myself enough to see where we're going to go. And if you want to see more Image comics, check out that playlist right there, but also just check out the playlist in general, because I do so many characters that I may have already drawn what you're looking for. If not, give me a little shout now. I'll see what I can do about fulfilling requests. So I'm just going to jump right in because I've already sketched it out. I know where I'm going to go. So I'm going to draw the top of her lids like this. Looks good to me. So I'm going to draw the retina, the round color part, like this. And this is so tiny I can't do a lot, so I'm going to try to just dab in lightly the center, the pupil. Dab. But because at this size it'll start to bleed, so I kind of limit the lines I put in. So also the bottom line, I don't do that. I just come in towards the middle and then imply that it's there, and then I let color take care of the rest. And the retina also implies the bottom of the eye too. Now I do like to put a little bit of eyelash on the top. I used to do like a cat eye, but now it's just more like, no, it's an eyelash. is what it is. It's just kind of thick on top, you know? See, it's starting to bleed, and that's what I was talking about, that I can only go so far with this because I don't want it to bleed all over the place. I'm gonna draw the top of her eyebrow, like that. See if I can do the other one over here, like that. That's good for me. And so for the nose, I'm just gonna come in here and just draw the nostrils like this, just for my placement. Then I'm going to try to add some edges, but see, it's going to start to bleed if I go too far, so there's only so much I'm going to be able to put in here. Then I'm going to have to let color take care of the rest, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. The bridge and all that stuff, all I can really do is maybe that. That's it. I'm going to let color do the rest because you can already see with Sharpies and this small, it's going to get messy. So I'm going to keep it super simple. Alright, so I'm going to draw the mouth like this, and again, because it's so tiny, for the top lip, I can barely come in and do that. Try to keep it hollow, but sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. Bottom lip is bigger, so I can bring that a little bit down more and then bring it back up. And I think that's good. Again, it's not perfect, but I'm okay with that. So for the chin, I'm going to draw this right here, and I'm going to start to thicken it up just a little bit too, because when I switch over to this Sharpie, you're going to see a huge difference in line width. So I'm trying to match kind of where it's going. So let's draw her jawline up to this right there. Same thing over here, like that. Then I'm going to start to go up, give her a nice cheekbone. But then I'm going to stop because I'm going to start to draw the hair, and I don't want to accidentally draw through it. So I'm going to let that determine a few things before I go too far. All right, I like that. And I want to draw more because I need to make her look old, but I'm going to do that with color. Okay, so our hair is parted on the side, and this one's going to come down like that. So see, now that I know where it is, I can go ahead and draw that line, but I didn't want to accidentally draw through it. So I can define it like that, then come back and add a little extra, like maybe I'll draw a little bit of the ear, but the hair is covering that too. Okay, so I'm going to bring that over. I'm just basically establishing a few edge points. I'll go ahead and hit that one. And I have her hair curled because she's got those nice little locks off to the side like this. And I got to be careful not to draw all the hairlines because especially it's white hair, right? So I got to give her some freedom of lines rather than draw every single one of them, but I want to draw them so bad, you know? Let's see, I can draw a little bit of her neck like this. Same thing here. But let's finish up the hair. Let's get back to where we were. So I've got it parted on the side, like I said, coming out here, coming down, a little dramatic, a little bit of a curl. Again, I gotta be careful because I want to draw hairlines, but I'm trying to keep it simple. Now, you'll notice, oh no, I already talked about that, the thickness of the lines that I'm switching over to. So, like I said, you'll see, you'll catch on in a second. And give her a little bit of a cheekbone like I was talking about. There, done. Okay, so let's finish up her hair. So I'm gonna come over here and draw the top, see if I can get it right. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Again, I want to draw more hairlines, but I got to be careful because I need to leave it open. It's almost like when you draw blonde hair. It's like you shouldn't draw all the lines if you want it nice and subtly light, you know? Okay, and again, I'm thickening my line up. And if you're working with pencil, this might look weird to you, so you might not want to do this. But also, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. We'll meet, say hi, have a sandwich, maybe do some rhymes and riddles, have a few laughs. Okay. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Before I finish up the hair, I need to draw the costume because that's in front of that lock, right? So I've got her collar up here like this. And see how thick this is? That's what I'm talking about. It's pretty wide. And I just kind of want to match how that was. So like I said, I've got her costume here. Now she does have an eagle that's over the cape. So I can kind of do this for the cape, down to her shoulder, like that. Now, I'm just stopping right there just so I can finish up the hair, because now I have an edge. Now I have a few lines I can finish up with. Like that. So see, I just established start-stop points is what I was doing. Let me go ahead and do the eagle since I'm here. I'm going to do it with the small Sharpie because I'm not doing all the details. I'm just kind of doing the shape of it, and then capturing just a few points. I kind of did the same thing with the Utopian. That it's really cool, but I don't think I would do it justice if I try to capture all those details. Plus, we kind of don't have time for all those details. Like, I'm trying to get you in and out of here within 30 minutes, and if I add all these details, it would take longer to do that. So I could, absolutely I could, but we're doing a quick video, not an hour-long video. Okay, so again, that means her cape is attached to that. I can do this side over here, attached to that. This one's coming out over here. This one, oh, you know what? That's not her cape. No, that is her cape. Okay, that kind of comes down like that. Let me redo that. That comes down to here. Then this, because there's two. There's like white and then red. And this is going to come over her shoulder. All right. Awesome. Okay. Ooh, you know what? I see a little piping. I'm going to do that. A little bit of edge. Okay, sorry. Again, I just told you we're not going to do a long video, and I'm sitting here adding all these tiny little details. Sorry. But basically now it's just anatomy, because it's such a form-fitting costume, and there's not like a bunch of attachments and things. That it's just segments sewn into the material that's the physical shape of a human anatomy. That's it. That's simple. So I've got this arm raised like this, and let's go ahead and draw her side here. So I'm going to draw her rib, her breast like this, and then I'll do the costume in a second. But basically I just wanted to show you where our start-stop point is. Right, so I can come in right here to the elbow, do the forearm like this, and she's got like a little wrist, not protector, but a little accent thing. Like it's what do you call it? I don't know, something on there. That's all I can say. I'm so sorry. I've got no words. I'll go ahead and separate the costume so you can see where we are. Well, then that's what I was talking about. There's just segments that just kind of, separate the costume by material, color. That's really it. So I've got her hand up like this. So I'm going to draw her fist. And because I've got her hand, the back of her hand like this, that's all we're drawing. That's the easiest way to draw something simple, and I'm just doing it like that. Like I said, I didn't mean to try to take a shortcut, but that's where we are. Okay, what I can do, again, because it's cloth, is add some wrinkles and folds, just a little bit, not too much, just to show that yes, it is cloth. Okay, so again, we're going to be drawing human anatomy. That's pretty much it. So on this side, let's go ahead and draw again her. We'll do more in a second. I just basically, again, trying to give you a start-stop place. And let's see, her cape's hanging down. But no, I'm going to draw her arm. So her arm is going to be like this to her bicep. It's the same thing. Down to her elbow, which is on the other side, obviously, to the forearm, to the wrist. So see, pretty much just drawing human anatomy. That bump I did for her little piece right there. So I made it a little more on top of the material, right? And her hand I just got hanging down like this. Nothing crazy. Look what I just did. Oh well, we're gonna live with it. It's there. I'm gonna keep going. I'll take it away in coloring. I'm not worried about it. This is just an exercise, and oh well, things happen. You know, no reason to cry over it or throw it away. Yeah, I can still make it work. It's just gonna look a little odd with the line right there. No big deal. Have you ever made a mistake like that and you're like, oh no, I'm gonna throw it away? Keep going, because it's good practice, and it's good to understand that mistakes can be made. And you're only human. I'm only human. We're gonna make mistakes. We're good. Don't be upset. Did you see me cry about it? No. But you know what? If you need to cry about it, go for it. Do what you got to do. Don't be afraid if you got to cry, someone's gonna laugh at you or something. I mean, it's none of their business. But sometimes you got to get it out. Sometimes you got to, get it out of your system. And if crying's what it takes, do it. Give yourself those moments to accept your feelings. Don't fight them. But, once you've done that, then you take accountability for your feelings, and then move on. Like, give yourself time to I want to say give yourself time to heal, but give yourself time to feel. That's what it is. Give yourself time to feel those emotions, Okay, so again, we're just drawing anatomy now. So I'm going to draw anatomy, and then we're just going to come back and add the detail, okay? So I got her hip like this, down to her thigh, to the knee, to the boot. We'll go ahead and stop there. Like that, okay? So let's do the other side too, so you get a feel, then we'll come back for the legs. So again, not worried about that. I'm just going to come in here and do her hip, to her thigh, to her knee, to her boot. Let's go back. Thigh up to the crotch, down to the knee, again to the calf to close that off. All right, that shard probably should have been out a little bit more, but that's okay. No big deal. So again, see how basically we're just drawing human anatomy and then coming back and adding some detail here. So I'm going to draw the points of her costume. Look, that one's higher than that one. Again, we make mistakes. No big deal. And this is like her emblem, like LL and then all that. So let's see if I can do it. The first one's going to be like this. The other one's kind of going in like that. Then a circle with wings. See, it's just a gloopy mess, you can't tell what that is. So that's why a lot of times like that, I just say, let's just do some stuff, because it's okay that it doesn't look exactly like her little belt emblem. All right, again, there's a little bit more anatomy here, so I'm going to kind of come up here and do this. Same thing here, or not anatomy, but costume design. I'm going to do that. Then it comes back. But you can't really see much on this side, so I'm going to do that. So see, it's pretty much just a little bit of segment. I don't want to say separation, but yeah, separation. Oh, you know what? It looks like she's got knee pads. I'm trying to flip through and find good pictures. There's the other thing. Man, it was hard to find pictures. Yeah, let's give her some knee pads. And luckily they're separate from this, so I can just kind of do something like this. And we're not too off. There, pretty simple. So now we're just drawing boots, that simple. So this one down. We'll draw this one down to the ankle too. And they're pretty much pointed at you, just kind of in opposite directions. So I'm gonna draw the knee, the heel, like this, like that. Do the other one pretty much the same way. Not the same way, in the same fashion. So there you go. It's a little off. That's okay. I'm fine with that. It's not perfect. I mean, it could be done better, but that's why we practice. That's why we keep doing this. Because we're trying to get it right, and we're trying to get better with every drawing. That's basically what it comes down to. Alright, that's all I'm worried about with the boots because it's just white boots. Let's draw a cape. And I've got it kind of flowing in nice big fashion. Speaking of big, look how gigantic that hand is. That should have been tiny, but oh well, it happens. Let's just keep drawing. Okay, so I've got our cape flowing back like this. A little dynamic, a little furling like that, and I've got it kind of floating up like that too. So see, it kind of goes up, you know, kind of a different look. Then I got this one falling back here, catching up to it like that. And there you go. I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is Lady Liberty from Jupiter's Legacy.
So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.